appreciate my going back to a new regular show review. And if you haven't watched one, go and check it out. And we're back with the next two episodes. And the first one, which is another good one. And yeah, it starts with this gym, and Mordecai and Rigby are playing ping pong at the gym, and Muscle Man and High Five Ghost. And then this guy that Muscle Man knows saying that they cannot do ping pong or show their faces here. And yeah, challenging. Like we could just see there's a beef between these two guys, and challenging Muscle Man to this Power Tower bodybuilding competition. And if they win, then he will let Mordecai and Rigby and Muscle Man and High Five guys come to the gym and play ping pong all they want. But if they lose, well, let's just hope that they don't lose. They won't be able to show their faces again. And yeah, of course, Muscle Man getting ready to get into shape. And of course, they're saying that he doesn't have to do it. And he shows that he used to be very ripped. And he got it from his father as well. And even helping his dad as well, and gotten so many muscles. And he even won those bodybuilding competitions before. And yeah, destroyed the tree when he was trying to lift. Then heading to the gym to try to get into shape. While Mordecai and Rigby think that they can play ping pong without the guy watching them. But of course, he catches them. And yeah, Mordecai putting in some tapes while trying to get into shape. And so many tapes later, he's still trying to get strong, and he's not sure if he'll be able to do it. Which then he finds this tape from Muscle Son, Love Muscle Dad. And then, yeah, it's a letter from his dad. And apparently he says there's this jerk that would probably not let you and your friends play ping pong at the gym. Like he knows the whole situation. Which yeah, makes this guy or shows this guy doing this move, which if done wrong, you literally die. And yeah, he ends up messing it up and it just goes to static. Well, so much for that guy. And of course, Muscle Man is thinking that he needs to do that move and of course perfect it. But of course, if he does it wrong, then that's it for him. And then we see the judges and the different competitors, and yeah, they're doing. He's doing pretty good so far. Muscle Man's doing pretty good so far on the competition, and yeah, looks like he's about to stop. But then they tell him that they believe in him, and then yeah, he's performing the move, which he actually does right, and everybody cheers and they congratulate him, and his dad and the others congratulate him as well. And the guy comes over to him and says that he's sorry that he doubted Muscle Man and gave Mordecai and Rigby some ping pongs. And of course, he says that they can go ahead and do it because of his muscles need to rest. But yeah, really good episode. Then we go to the next episode, and it is a really good special as well. It is a Thanksgiving special, and again, a really good one. I love specials like this. Thanksgiving, Christmas, different holiday specials. I, I, excuse me, I enjoy. And yeah, again, this is a really good one when it comes to Thanksgiving. And again, Thanksgiving is obviously one of my favorite holidays. And yeah, it starts with this football game that's playing, and we see this Mordecai and Rigby keep out gate that is into the kitchen. And yeah, we see all this delicious food looking that is being made. And yeah, Benson is wondering how the foods is going. And of course, Thomas is going to pick up the family, and Mordecai and Rigby setting up the tables. And of course, Benson tells them that they're going to go and get everything ready for the guest bedrooms and to get a turkey or to get some other stuff done. And not turkey, but to get other stuff done. And tells Mordecai and Rigby no football. And immediately Rigby says, "How about some football?" Even though they literally just said no football, but it's a foam football. But still, that doesn't mean you don't need to do football in the house. And yeah, it ends up flying, which they think it seems like they managed to save it, but nope, it ends up flying again and rolling and knocking everything over, causing to destroy all of the food and causing the turkey to set on fire and get launched into the sky and blow up. Yeah. And of course, they noticed. They come outside and see what they did. And of course, Benson is angry with them, and he says that they done horrible things in the past, but this is the worst thing that they ever done. And of course, Mordecai is saying that they can help when they're having to go and get another turkey, and he's like, "I think you've done enough." Like, ouch. Which then we see this commercial, this farmer guy, which also is a musician that is also hosting this competition. Whoever does the best song, Thanksgiving like song, will be able to win this turkey. It's a turkey or a chicken mixed with a duck, goose, mixed with a turkey. Like, okay. And of course they have to they decide they have to enter this so they can be able to save Thanksgiving. And yeah, they try to come up with a song. And of course, Muscle Man and High Five Ghost going to get some more sides. And we see this guy looking like getting angry with Muscle Man. And then Benson and Pops and Skips find the last turkey. Yeah, Farmer's Jim's turkey. But then these different people come, like a guy in a turkey costume, a pilgrim um costume, and an Indian costume. And of course, yeah, they got everything except for the turkey, which then they're outside and end up punching Pops and getting away with the turkey. And yeah, Rigby's got an idea and heads over to Margaret's dad, and he actually decides to help them as well. And we see this posing contest that Muscle Man and this other guy is doing. And yeah, ending up ruining the different sides. And yeah, we see Skips, Pops, and Benson chasing after those guys that took their turkey, even using this fire as well. And looking like they got rid of them, but nope, they're running and fighting over the turkey, which then it gets run over. And of course, Benson is getting angry. And Margaret's dad actually says that, of course, when he's talking about their song, he says that it needs to come from the heart. I mean, he's right about that. But then we say this rich billionaire, and actually having these other people sing this song for him, which yeah, we see these guys and all these other people singing this song for him. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cool song, which, yeah, has Mordecai and Rigby have to hurry quick to try to come up with a good song. But, yeah, shouldn't he be singing it himself instead of hiring somebody to do it or having other people doing it? I'm just saying. But then, before they can announce that he's the winner, Mordecai and Rigby come and say that they got a song. And right before they sing, Mordecai gets a phone call, and yeah, Thomas, that was supposed to go and pick up his parents, or their parents, yeah, it looks like that they're not being able to come for Thanksgiving. And yeah, they end up, of course, disappointed. But then they sing a song of what Thanksgiving is truly all about, which, yeah, everybody watches on the TV as well. And it's a really good song as well. And again, it just really shows what Thanksgiving is all about. And this guy crying because of Rigby doing those spoons. And even Benson saying, I forgive you to Mordecai and Rigby. And yeah, they managed to win. And it gets taken up to the blimp of that billionaire. And Margaret's dad comes back to help Mordecai and Rigby get that turkey. And yeah, that those freaks that was chasing after Benson and Skips and Pops decide to work together. And also that guy that those guys that was with Muscle Man, they decide to work together. And yeah, they zip line over to the blimp and stop him from eating the turkey, but he says he's not going to eat it and pulls out a golden wishbone, which he says that he's going to wish for all the right to Thanksgiving, taking it away from everybody. And of course, they fight him and even scaring him with those spoons. And yeah, having these guys fall down and popping with some cleats on the blimp, and then shooting some arrows into the blimp as well, and them still fighting and getting kicked out of the blimp. And yep, he doesn't have the golden wishbone, and he blows up as well. When the blimp blows up, he obviously dies, that billionaire. And then they're having to wish for them to be safe back home and with their families. And yep, they end up back at the house. And yeah, Thomas actually mentions of how he made a mistake. And yeah, actually shows Mordecai's mom and dad and Rigby's mom and dad as well. And yep, we see everybody else as well that managed to come over for Thanksgiving. And even bringing out the turkey as well. And Benson saying that yes, Mordecai and Rigby aren't perfect, but they help save Thanksgiving. And he actually raises the glass of water for a toast. And yeah, Thomas finally able to take off his costume. Yes, he's finally able to take off his pizza costume. And Lord, he is filthy. And yeah, we just see everybody having some time together and enjoying the moment. Again, a really good special. I enjoyed. But yeah, I like to know what you think. Let me know guys. Get the next one.